Right. Ready to go, my love?
Yeah. Do you want me to look there? Or do you want to look
You can look wherever you want.
Okay, I'm just saying, because the last time I looked at someone else during a recording, I got sent home for it. So, I want to make sure I'm doing...
I can't think what you're talking about, but... Greetings and welcome to Hot House Drag. May we please remind you that this episode could contain strong language and adult themes. So, if that's going to be an issue for you, may we kindly suggest that you off immediately. And now, please welcome your host, the UK's nuclear bombshell of drag and Hot House CEO, Kenz Blackheart. Hello and welcome to the HotCast, the official Hot House Drag podcast. I'm your host, Kenz Blackheart, and joining me on my sofa today, she first joined us at the ever-eventful Hot House Hot Shots Season 2. Since then, she's become a member of our Hot House family, and more importantly, she's gone on to some very exciting things indeed, which we will cover. Please welcome the ever-ethereal Nyongbella.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing, my love?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for coming all this way from London to Essex.
No, thank you for having me.
So, how are you? How is everything going?
Oh, God, it's been a roller coaster. Everything's been so crazy, but I'm in good health. I'm in good favor with the public, and what more can I ask for?
100%. I mean, I suppose we will get on to that a bit later on, but I suppose really becoming, getting in favour with the public off the back of a TV appearance is always a good thing, and you can't surely ask for anything more. So, yeah, I'm think you should be very happy with how everything went. But like I said, we'll get into that a little bit later on. So let's go right back to the start. Where did the journey for Nyongbella begin? Where was your first forays into drag?
Okay, I think my very first time in drag, I always count the first time in drag, at least for me, is the first time you're on a stage, performing. So I think the very first time I performed was mid to late 2023.
Okay.
I was doing I think it was an open mic. It was one of those open mics at the Glory, which is now gone. We don't have the Glory anymore, but we have the Divine in East London, which is a nice replacement. So yeah, I was doing an open mic at the Glory. I did a song by an artist who shall not be named because they are very much cancelled, and I do not wish to have any more associations with that person.
Amen.
But do you know who it is?
It could be sensitive. Who? Yes.
Yeah.
I was either going to guess her or Nicki Minaj at this point.
No, Nicki's the new one now. But no, Azealia, it was Azealia Banks.
It's a tough time for the rap girls.
Yeah, I know.
Feels like we're only safe now with Cardi B and Cupcake, really.
No, literally. And if those are the safe options, then it's scary.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I did an open mic. And then I think I did the open mic, and people kind of saw me. They're like, "Oh my God, you're amazing. You're fab. You're I remember I met the doll named Dan. Do you know them? Formerly known as the doll named Dan.
No, I've not met them.
Yeah, okay. They're a really major London staple in drag.
Okay.
And then basically they saw me and they're like, "You're kind of sickening. You're kind of amazing. You're gonna be somebody. I can just tell."
Amen.
And then I saw that. So then they saw me at that night, and then I did. Some other people saw me, and then they're like, "Oh my God, you need to do this competition called Not Another Drag Competition, or NADC for short."
Yeah.
So I did that. That went fab. More people saw me. They loved me. Then I ended up doing Next Drag Superstar with Soraya Marshall. And also NADC is hosted by Me, the Queen. So then I did Next Drag Superstar with Soraya Marshall. And then I did that. That was fab. People loved me even more. And then I think from there I did, oh God, the timeline is I can't remember because I just did show competition after competition, so I can't remember. But I think I either did Top of the Slops with Vanilla Parker Balls, or I don't know if I did your show before that.
It was somewhere in that timeline.
It was somewhere in the timeline.
Yeah.
But basically, the long story short of it all is that I just did every competition that existed in like London and the surrounding area. And then that kind of just was like a thing. I just kept doing it. And then eventually I was like, well, I've done every competition that exists pretty much. Then I did Drag Race, and then we saw how that went.
The ultimate UK competition,
exactly.
let's face it.
Because I was like, well, there's nothing else to do. So let's just do Drag Race. It was either that or run for politics. I was like...
Well, I mean, in the way that this landscape is going, I mean, who knows what the better option was.
Exactly. Nyongbella for Prime Minister, 2028.
You heard it here first, people. Nyongbella for Prime Minister. Official campaign slogan here.
There
somewhere.
we go.
NADC, did you get through the first round, and how far did you get through?
I think every competition that I have, like, I'm quite well known for, like, I make it past, like, the first week and I just leave after that.
Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, NADC, you still did better than me. I was out first round.
Wait, I didn't know you did it as well.
Yes, that was my first ever performance in drag.
Really?
So I did the 2019 season back when it was still at Her Upstairs.
Yeah.
And my guest judge was Cheryl, pre-Drag Race.
Wow.
And also one of my drag aunts, Lily Snatch Dragon. So that was interesting. And this was back when I was in the height of my grunge emo phase, if you can believe that I had one of those. I did a song by Fall Out Boy and went out straight away. But, you know, we do these things to progress and challenge ourselves. And yeah, literally that was my first gig. And then my second gig was the first ever Hot House show.
No, love that. You're like, I don't need this. I want to make my own show.
No, exactly. Just go from the frying pan into the fire. Why not?
Exactly.
So yeah, like we spoke about, you then went on to the ultimate competition of them all, which was, of course, RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Phenomenal season.
Yes.
I would say, as far as you're concerned. There were some stinkers. I won't be afraid to say it. You can obviously say no comment. But no, honestly, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, but you should be so proud with how you did with that whole experience. You really did come across so good on it. So seriously, well done with that.
Oh, thank you so much.
So let's sort of talk, because one of my things that I like to try and do with this podcast is get into the nitty gritty of things, but I don't want to ask the same 5 to 10 repetitive questions that everyone gets asked. Yeah. So I suppose really my first question about that experience would be, what was your like initial reaction once that call came through that you was on?
So like the final call, or like the very first one? Because you know, like we get like in
there's sort of like the first call, psych evals, all of that good stuff, and then there's like the final one.
Yeah.
I suppose really, what was that process really then?
I think I was most excited for like the very first call.
Yeah.
Because I think like from the moment I got that call, I was like, oh, I'm on.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, oh, the psych eval and the this and that, I was like, no, I'm on.
Yeah.
Because in my head, my philosophy has always been is like, if they would call, especially for me, because it's like, I'm going into drag, it's like, I'm not a big name. I'm not a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, they have no real reason to actually call me other than like they just want me.
No, exactly.
So my philosophy was kind of like, or my mindset I should say, was that if I get that preliminary call, I'm on the show. Like there's no doubts that I'm on the show. So I kind of knew that I was going to be on, and then I did the psych eval. They didn't even ask me about me in the psych eval. Like we just like I was talking like with the therapist guy. We're just talking about his ex-boyfriend and like his Funko Pop collection. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, so do you want to ask about me? And he was like, oh, you're trans, right? I was like, yeah. And then that's pretty much what we spoke about. He just like asked me if I was trans. I was like, yeah. And then that was it. Then we just spoke about him some more. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'm on.
So really, you went there for the psych eval and you was ending up being his therapist.
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
I was his therapist. I was like, it's okay, don't worry. Like, you know, like it's all, everything happens for a reason. You broke up now, but it's fine. You're going to find someone new. And I was actually like outside. I was somewhere outside. So I was like in the, because this is like what, like December, November?
Yeah.
So I'm outside in the snow, in the park, just being like, I can't go home. I can't be on the bus because it's like, it's going to be too much noise. So I've got to stay outside here giving this guy a therapy session when I'm supposed to be the person getting therapized. I was like, God, this is just, but you know what? Only I can have a psych eval while I'm actually not even being like psych evaled. But
he saw you and went, no, she's good. Yeah.
No, exactly.
Here's what's going on in my life.
No, exactly. It's like, I don't need to do this. Like,
that.
You're sane. ish.
Yeah,
You know?
You're good. You can get through. It's fine.
But yeah, and then when I got the final call, it was kind of a very full circle moment actually when I got my final call, because the last job that I had was working in like a media and PR company in White City.
All right, yeah.
And then I had this like this corporate gig for like the entire week that was in the same building, and it was they called us like Drag Race girls, because you know straight people have no clue like about Drag Race. So like if you're a drag queen, like to people like, oh, you're on Drag Race.
Yeah.
So like the whole thing was like the Drag Race girls, DragCon takeover, whatever, and it was neither during DragCon.
Have you been on that Paul's show?
And then and literally like the RuPaul show, and I'm like, yes, the RuPaul show, the talk show, I loved it. Exactly.
With Michelle and
exactly.
all the skits and all of that,
But yeah. So yeah, when I got my final call, I'm sorry, tangents, but if you watch the show, you know me, I'm a tangent girl.
It's fine. We have no direction on this show.
Oh,
it's
perfect,
fine.
perfect. So I'm right at home.
We're not One Direction, we're 15 directions.
Okay, then perfect.
So you're good.
But no, so I was doing the corporate gig at my very last job, had that gig, and then I think on the last day of the gig, I got the phone call from Drag Race.
Wow.
And they're like, oh, just to let you know, like, you're on Drag Race. And then I wanted to be excited about it, but one, I don't think I'm like a very excitable kind of individual. Like, I don't really show emotions like that.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh, cool, fab. And then I also...
Jake's now laughing because that'd be me.
No, literally.
Just like, you're on. Okay.
And I think what made it worse is because like, they were like, oh, you need to go somewhere secluded. Like, we're going to tell you what it was. And like, I was like, well, I already know I'm on the show. Like, you're not calling me. Like, no one calls me like, oh, sorry, you're not on the show.
Yeah.
So I remember they were like, oh, you need to go somewhere like secluded and private. I'm like, babes, I promise you, these people do not know what the Drag Race is. They do not care. Just have the conversation here. They're like, no, you need to go somewhere secluded. So I went to like I had to run to the bathroom. Mind you, I am wearing my my mermaid. Do you know my mermaid costume?
Yes,
I'm wearing that. Gorgeous, fabulous.
Yeah.
Not very ideal to move in.
No.
So I'm wearing it. Now I'm like having to hobble about trying to find somewhere secluded to go to have this private phone conversation that
Going sideways through door frames.
Literally. I like to have this private conversation that I have no clue what it's about. And then
they're just ringing you. They're like, so what's on your shopping list for this week?
No, literally. So then I finally like go to like this bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. I lock the door. I have to like position them somewhere that like I can, you know, because we're on FaceTime as well.
Oh yeah.
So like position them somewhere that like they can be like stood up and then we can talk. I'm in the bathroom. It's the bathroom. So sadly, it very much smelled. Very, very, very bad, I must
Most
add.
glamorous moment of your life.
No, literally. I'm like, the moment that my life's about to change forever and it smells of like rancid diarrhea. And so I'm in there smelling the fragrance is wafting in the air. And like the producer's like, oh, so congratulations, you're on Drag Race. And I'm just like, oh, fab. Anyway.
Congratulations, you're on Drag Race and there's someone next to you just dropping off.
No, literally. And then they're like, oh, I remember like, because I'm very sensitive to smells. So like I started to like tear up. And I remember they're like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm so surprised. Like the other times that we've spoken to, like, you haven't been all that like reactionary and emotional. So like, are you like emotional now because you're finally on? I was like, no, it just stinks in here.
Yeah.
Like, Drag Race is great. That's fab. Can I just leave, please? And they're like, oh yeah, you can go. We can carry the conversation outside.
I'm
like,
crying because my eyes are stinging right now.
No, literally, I'm like, my eyes are burning. That's why I'm crying. Like, no, this is great. Like, I love Drag Race. Whoop-de-doo. But like, yeah, I just want to leave the bathroom. And then, so we left. Then we had the rest of the conversation. Like, wow, you're an interesting character, aren't you? And I was like, well, yeah.
I mean, if there's anything to be described as, it's an interesting character.
No, exactly.
So, wow. So then...
I have a nip slip.
Oh, it's fine. I'll put Estella's face over it.
I mean, to be fair, like, I have, like, pasties, like,
yeah.
Covered,
yeah, it's fine.
I'm just watching. I'm like, oh, no. Like, they're just, like, fully out on display. Okay, I think should cover it.
There we go. Yeah. It's a free show for everyone.
Exactly.
So there we go.
That show.
So then, obviously, that first call, the last call comes in.
Yeah.
And then, from what I understand of the process, you get the long list of, right, these are the looks that we need you to bring. This is all your lip sync songs.
Yeah.
Is there a certain point where, in your mind, you're just going, what the hell have I signed up for?
Not really. I think I kind of, not took the piss, but I think I was doing things I wasn't supposed to do. Like, not like in a bad way, but I just remember like I got the list. I was like, okay, cool. And then obviously you have to send them like for like the runways and stuff. You have to send them like what you're gonna wear and everything for like approval. I remember I sent them all like my workroom looks. Like that was the first thing I sent them. I sent like a bunch of my work criminals. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear the mosquito skirt with this day, and I wear this with this day. And they're like, you don't need to. And I was like, well, yeah, but I'm doing this for me. Like,
Yeah,
I just want to
exactly.
know what I'm wearing for each day.
Yeah.
Then they're like, oh yeah, the rum is. I was like, oh girl, I don't know. I'm just gonna wear whatever. I was like, honestly, we'll figure it out. Like, I want to, but yeah.
It's a day by day basis.
No, literally, I was
it'll be
like, yeah,
fun.
I'm gonna see. I'm like, oh, look at this. I've got like some gold chains. I've got a clock. Let's make it Big Ben. There we go.
So I guess really then, you know, because that's, I think, more of a conversation these days, which is the cost of everything.
Yeah.
We know some girls that have like fully remortgaged the house
Oh,
and
yeah.
15 credit cards later just for the show. But it sounds like maybe you might have gone the more different direction of more resourceful, economical.
Yes. I mean, I've always been that kind of like queen, you know, like before Drag Race, everything that I had, I made myself. I did all my own wigs. I did all my own costumes.
Yeah.
You know, case in point, and everything. And I also like, I think for as like ditzy and as like whimsical, whatever that I think I present to myself, I present to everyone. I'm also like pretty resourceful, you know, what's the word? Like wise or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to say wise, but I think I'm just like, I have a head on my shoulders.
Savvy.
You know?
Savvy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Savvy. I like that. And I was like, okay, Drag Race is, especially now, like, isn't like the money bucket guarantee that it used to be. Whereas like you go in Drag Race, it's like, boom, life changed, millions and thousands and whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's not really that anymore. So I went on to it being like, I could very well go on the show, go home first. Or I can go on the show, make it all the way, and then it's like, not really have much to show for it afterwards, or
No,
like not have like much coming back to me. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna spend as much as I have to spend, and what I don't need to spend, I'm not going to spend. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
So it's like, if I can afford to like make an outfit for myself, why not just do that rather than like outsourcing and spending another 100,000 or another like whatever it is.
Because the thing is as well, I suppose, that there is going to be a time period, and I don't think, again, a lot of people realise this, that there's a time period where you film the show,
Yeah.
and then it is months, bordering on a year before you even get announced.
Yeah.
So that is a long time to go, having to scrimp for money and get the jobs. And it's not like you can freely be going around saying, I'm on Drag Race because of the NDAs and all of that. So, yeah, I mean, good on you for doing it resourcefully.
Exactly. And there's also the thing of like, in as much as I would love to be like, you know what, I was just so smart and so savvy, so be resourceful. I don't really have another option, to be quite honest with you. So it was kind of like, okay, I'm on the show. I want to be on the show, but this is like the only options I have. Is like, obviously I've only done drag. At the time of the show, I'd done drag for like a year and a half. I didn't have like the biggest pool of connections where I was like, okay, I can get this many people to make things for me for free, especially like the quick turnaround that is Drag Race. I was like, I don't have all this and I don't have all that. And even like you were saying, like with the after of the show, I don't have that thing where it's like, I've got my residencies here and there where it's like, okay, I know like once I leave Drag Race, I know that, okay, I've got like at least 3 or 4 gigs like in a month lined up for me where it's like, I don't have to worry. I know that the money's going to come back. Because like before Drag Race, like drag was like the only way I was making money. Because like my last job, like the company closed down, so like I didn't have like a job anymore.
Right, got you.
And it's like, I'm not like I'm pretty well known with like within the London scene before Drag Race, but I wasn't the most established girl. So like me leaving for like 2 months or like however long it was. I can say how long it is. Me leaving for like the time period that was Drag Race.
Yeah.
By the time I come back, like all like the spots that I was filling, which again they weren't residencies, they're just like I get the gig when I get the gig. All those gigs, like people like they got new girls and they got new people to do it. So it was kind of like I almost came back to Drag Race, almost like at Square Zero, where I was like, now I've got to like push myself out there again and be like, hi guys, like I can do this gig or I could do that. And especially when you're doing gigs, I'm sure you know, like when you're doing gigs with like people who are your friends, those aren't the big ticket gigs where you're getting like the, you know, the hundreds or like you're not getting like the 200, 300 pounds. It's like, you know, if you're lucky, you get like that 150 if you're lucky. So it was kind of like, okay, so I'm kind of skint, but you know,
making it work. And,
exactly, that's just the motto: make it work.
Literally, amen. Me and Mama B live by that, as per our icon Tim Gunn. He deserves one of them.
There we go.
From Project Runway.
Make it work, designer.
Exactly, love that man. So yeah, then I suppose really, again, another thing that I'm sort of personally interested in. So you get to set on that first day,
Yes.
and you're behind that big pink archway. What is going through your head in that moment just before you walk in?
Oh God, I'm trying to remember what was my mindset. I think I was mini panicked. And not because of like the anxiety of the competition, but because I kid you not, I had everything go wrong for me before my entrance.
One of those days.
Like my zipper for my outfit literally broke, and my zipper was in the front.
Yeah.
So it was like there's no way to hide it. So I had to sew myself into my costume, like right before the entrance, and then because like the zipper broke, so like I couldn't wear my wings because my wings were way down.
Right.
The costume and made it look extra weird, and then so I was like trying to sew myself into it, and then I have like makeup on my gloves because they don't make mesh beaded gloves for like anyone darker than, I don't know, like
me.
Yeah, exactly.
Pasty white Irish.
Yeah. So like I had to like color it in with my foundation, which does the job, but like it also like stains everywhere.
No, exactly.
So if you've seen my entrance look, I'm wearing a white angel, like I can't remember what the material was, but it was like a white, basically brown makeup, white fabric, not a good mix.
Don't mix well.
So as I'm trying to sew myself into the costume, I'm wearing my gloves already. And now like I'm literally rubbing the makeup all over like the front of my thing.
Oh no.
And then like, so I'm literally doing this like,
yeah.
Because I'm just sort of like, okay, just sew it sew it. And I remember like sewing it, and I got to like almost like around here. And then one of the people on set was like, oh, do you need help with that? And I was like,
where were you earlier?
I was like, don't make me throw my shoe at you. I was like, I will throw my shoe. Just go away. I was like, just go away, please.
It's like, I feel, again, hearing stuff through the grapevine, it's sort of like the difference between your first season and then like All Stars, where that's the first series experience. And then All Stars, you come back, you're getting everyone to do everything for you.
Oh, no, to be fair, I will say, like, I'm like episode 1, I kind of treated it like All Stars. I was like, no. Because I was like, no. I'm keeping the lights on. Like, without me, there's no show.
No, exactly.
So, like, I'm going to do what I need to do. And you guys are just going to move around that.
Oh, that's
within reason and with respect, of course. Like, I wouldn't do anything disrespectful. But I was like, yeah, you guys are trying to rush me and be like, oh, no, you need to get ready right now. I'm like, well, no one is even ready. Rue is not at the station. You guys aren't going to start the show without me. So I'm going to finish getting ready. And when I'm done, I'm going to line up and no one else is still ready. So, like, you know, I know that I've lined up and I've done what I need to do. And I'm not stressed about it because I'm not stressing.
Damn right.
Exactly, because stress gives you wrinkles and nobody wants wrinkles, especially if you can help it. Do you know what I mean? So
no, exactly. I mean, some of us aren't so fortunate. I'm already due Botox, but you're good.
No.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a good mantra for life. Live every day as if it's your All-Star season.
Exactly.
I love that. And also, again, one thing that, obviously talking to you outside of everything, that there's obviously all the competition aspects and all of that. But one thing that I've gathered that was actually quite a difficulty for you was actually the temperature.
Yeah.
Because I know, again, through the grapevine, Rue likes that set to be Arctic.
Yes, glacial.
So I understand that was quite a difficulty for you when you was there.
Yes, like you see me like backstage like Hot House, like, you know, like I get cold very, very easily. Which is, for someone who knows that I get cold, I do not dress in a way that like really helps that. I mean, like literally, this is like my standard what I would be wearing. So I don't help.
Yeah.
That I guess.
Literally, for context, right now, I'm the one with a fan on me because I'm the one that sweats buckets. Nyong's here, comfy as anything. And...
No, if I said that, I was actually kind of cold as well. Like, would you believe? Like, this is like manageable though. Like, I feel chill.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a reasonable temperature.
Yeah,
sensible 74 or whatever.
Exactly.
Jujubee said, yeah.
Sensible 74. But no, on Drag Race, it was so cold, and obviously, like, I have nothing warm. Like, I've got like a big fur coat, but like underneath that fur coat, I'm wearing like a crop top and like a mini skirt.
Yeah.
Or like if it's the runway, I'm wearing like a bra and panty or another bra and panty or a high cut corset. So I'm like, my drag is not for the cold. So I remember like it was manageable. Well, not really. Like I was cold every single day.
Yeah.
And I had like those like what are they called, like heat pads. Like
oh,
those
right,
little heat thingies, like you shove them like in your bra, like. And that was also like another problem because I guess I was so scantily clad. So like when they give me like the little heat pads to keep myself warm, they're like, well, we have nowhere to put them in because you don't have any pockets. Your skirt's like this high, so like you have nowhere to put them. And I was like, okay.
And the thing is as well, that is a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Like that. Again, people probably don't realise this, that you are in like your runway looks for hours.
Yeah.
It's not just a case of like it is on the TV where it's like within 10, 15 minutes, right, go down the line critiques.
Yeah.
It's a good, 2-3 hours?
Yeah,
just
it's long. I mean, I can't tell because we have no concept of time when we're there. But no, it's long. It is really long. But I remember the cold was like awful but manageable. There was one episode that it was so bad that like you can, like I could not speak because my teeth were just chattering so much. And I literally almost passed out. Like I remember I was like walking on the runway and I was like, I'm going to pass out. I was like, I'm going to pass out because I was like, I can't. Like, I cannot move. Like, it is that cold. Like, I remember, like, I did the runway walk and, like, I had to be, like, swarmed. And, like, they came around, like, with blankets and hot chocolates and, like, this and that because I was so, like, it was so bad.
Just get you in the Christmas spirit. We'll just wrap her and hot chocolate.
No, literally.
Love it.
Hey,
oh, God.
Love it. Love Drag Race.
Would you say that then that's, like, the biggest challenge of the whole experience? Or...
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish that was like the biggest like challenge. I think the biggest challenge is just like being secure in yourself, like mentally, just like knowing who you are and like not allowing anything to change it because you know you can go on the show and like maybe like they don't live for you and then now like you start to feel like, oh, does that reflect on my drag or does that reflect on me? Or it's like you can go and then it's like maybe they do live for you and they're like, oh my God, like we love you, we're obsessed, and then you have like maybe like an episode like where you have like a shortcoming, then like you go home and then now that like messes with you mentally because like, oh, I thought they loved me and like why am I going home? So
no, exactly.
I think like having like the mental fortitude and just like being secure enough in yourself is like the main thing that you need. I think the most important thing to have.
Yeah, because the thing is as well, you don't even get to see. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Kenzie Windhart, Jake just said. I know I look like a goddess, but I am wind like a navvy. I am. You don't want to know what I'm like when the wig's off.
And the corseted as well, right?
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
There you
corseted.
go. Same.
She's corseted as well.
Same. I kind of got lazy, so I didn't like do my corset up all the way, but like it's there, it's on.
To be fair, that's what I love about doing this podcast is that I don't have to wear pads.
Yeah.
Just a corset and I'm good to go. Like
I've got boobs on there.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, it's like my new thing now. Like I'm really obsessed with like having boobs. Because I think
boobs
it's just like
fun.
I think it's just like gender what's it called?
Gender euphoria?
Yeah. I mean they're like very massive though. I don't think I would ever go this size. Unless they just naturally grew to the size. I don't think I'd go this big.
So this isn't part of your future with the...
Not this big. I feel very Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Which I guess is like kind of full circle for me, but you know.
Yes.
I would like something a bit more petite.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, you did Wendy Williams at our...
Yeah.
Was it your Hot Shots night or the...
Yeah, the Hot Shots night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I think in my first year of drag, like I was pretty much known as like the Wendy Williams girl. Because that was like my go-to. It was like my money maker, my fame thing. To the point that less on Drag Race, like I had to quit Wendy Williams just because of that. Because like one of the producers knew that I was obsessed with Wendy Williams. I was like, can you just like give us a bit of Wendy? Like it had no correlation to like, anything on the season. I wasn't gonna do it for Snatch Game. I had like, yeah.
Who was you gonna do for Snatch Game? out of curiosity.
I guess my Snatch Game options were my main one was gonna be Rachel Dolezal.
I'm leaving the set at this time. That is everything.
I know. Like, my plan for Rachel Dolezal was like I was going to like put myself in whiteface and then cover myself in bronzer to look like Rachel Dolezal.
If anyone out there doesn't know who Rachel Dolezal is, Google her right now because it is a journey. It is a trip and a journey.
No, thank you. I'm so happy that you know who she is as well. Because I'm like, I hate when I say it to people, like to some people, like, they have no clue.
Yeah.
So it just goes over their head. They're like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm like, oh, what, is she like a runway model or something? I'm like, no. Because they would look at me and be like,
the complete opposite.
No, literally. Like, they would just look at me and be like, oh, yeah, she's probably going to like some kind of runway model or like someone like at Instagram, whatever. And I'm like, no.
She's like reverse white chicks.
Yes,
yeah.
literally.
Oh, my God.
And my plan with Rachel Dolezal was that I had like I had like these like racial pamphlets that was like, once you go white, it might just be all right. I Dominican. What was it? Oh, I'm trying to remember all the ones I had. I made these myself as well. Like I had like a bunch of those, and then I
That
had
is iconic.
thank you. That's gonna like hand them out like during like the thing, and like someone like is bad at a question. I was like, don't give up, and I don't know. Stuff like
brilliant.
that. Don't be black. Just don't give up. Black power, like stuff like that. And then I had like the. And then
fully Rachel Dolezal Black Lives Matter.
no, literally, like
I
that was
love
like my whole thing. And then I had like these like mini mayonnaise jars that I collected like from the hotel.
Yeah.
So I had like maybe like 10 of them, and I was gonna have like a little bag. And then like for like my introduction, when we was like, oh, and welcome to the stage, Rachel Dolezal, and I was gonna be like, I'm here, I'm spicy, and just like Beyonce, I carry hot sauce in my bag and I take out the mayonnaise. Like I was ready. Because I was like, okay, I'm not like a natural comedian, so I don't think I'm gonna win. But I was like, I just need to go balls to the walls and like hopefully, like I can just...
Exactly. You can either go, I know this isn't my strength.
No,
so
exactly.
I'm just gonna throw everything at the wall, see what sticks.
No, that was the shit. I was like, okay, I know this is not my strength. This is not my forte. So I was like, I might as well just like go balls to the wall crazy with it. And it's like, if I'm in the bottom, then it's like, well, I was expecting to like not be here anyway. So like, hey, but we'll never know. I never got to do it, so
it's somewhere in an alternative universe.
Exactly.
There is footage of that, but
or maybe for the All Stars, maybe like if I go back on All Stars or something,
Yeah.
I'll do it. So yeah,
Exactly.
Rachel Dolezal was my main choice, which
Right.
got approved by the BBC.
that's actually quite shocking considering some of the ones they have rejected in the past.
I know, but to be fair, I mean, have you heard like one of the new ones?
Go on.
For this versus the one that's happening, someone is doing Adolf Hitler's sister or something, or like a gay Adolf Hitler, something like that. Yeah.
That kind of makes me feel a little bit better about myself now, because behind the scenes talk and all of that, I did apply for the season that's just been auditioned for, whatever you want to call it. And I did Liz Taylor, Claudia Winkleman. That's somewhere out in there in the zeitgeist. Shock horror, I'm sat here, I didn't get on. But, I might audition again. And one of my ideas for the last audition tape, which I'll probably take to my next one, is like a really like camp Vladimir Putin.
Yes.
Just like the complete opposite, that's one of my ideas. So the fact that you said that, it makes me feel a little bit better about my life choices now. So
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like if they just like love it enough, like they'll just like kind of okay it. Like I think as long as they're not like completely like bad, like
yeah.
Well, I don't know, but like gay Adolf Hitler, I'm like I don't think you can get much worse than that.
No,
Do you know
not
what I mean?
really.
But hey, who knows?
I mean, to be fair, they literally said, wasn't it, to Trixie Mattel, like she wanted to do Anne Frank.
Yeah.
And they literally said, you cannot enter the building with that. Don't even consider it.
But she still made it on the show with it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, she didn't have to in the end, apart from on YouTube. And
But that's the thing. So like, I feel like they could have okayed the Richard Dolezal, but like on the day, they probably would be like, no.
Yeah.
So my other options were Fran Drescher as Fran Fine from The Nanny.
Yeah.
And the only reason I picked her is because like outlandish costumes, nasal voice, and I was like, well, that's just me.
Yeah, it's one of those quite sort of, I don't know, like a go-to character where you can just go, oh, Mr. Sheffield.
No, there we go. That was the
sort of
thing. I was just like, okay, let me just pick someone that I feel like I could easily like lend myself to, so it'll be easy to certainly stay in character. And then who else did I have? I just had like a couple other ones. I was like I had Grace Jones, Diana Ross, just because I know that Rue loved this. So I was like, okay, at the very least, if I pick someone that she loves, she'll be more inclined to want to volley with me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I was like, well, she's soft-spoken. I'm pretty soft-spoken. She's got big hair. I've got big hair. So like, why not? And then my other option, which is like, I don't think I'd have been able to do, but I just like the idea of it.
Okay.
I was going to do the voice of Elmo. Because I didn't do enough research to know who actually voices Elmo. But I was like, oh, I could just like be the voice of Elmo. Like, literally not be on the counter. So just like be underneath the podium the entire time. I just like be answering questions as Elmo.
Perfect.
Because even the voice of Elmo technically is not copyrighted, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, oh God, what's her name? Did Alexa?
Yeah, there you go.
So,
so I reckon I'd be like, I'd escape the copyright but still be in the character.
Yeah, it'd be alright.
I was like, oh, just do that.
I'm now just like watching our Alexa systems, make sure she doesn't start chirping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You stay quiet, love.
There you go. But I think that would have been a very fun one as well, because it'd be like, like when at the Snatch game, where like they say, oh, the word we're looking for is whatever. And I'd be like, oh, that's a hard word for Elmo. Like, I don't know the word. So, like, that was, like, my plan. Do you know what I mean? Just stuff like that.
I love that. Instead of, like, tickle me Elmo, it could have been just, like, you know, drag me Elmo, or
exactly.
tongue pop me Elmo. Yeah.
There we go. See, I didn't think that far ahead. But yeah. No, it was, like, a very base idea. I was like, that was the one line. That's the one joke I had. So it's probably for the best I didn't do it.
Right.
But again,
when All Stars comes around, just hit me up. We'll work.
Exactly, no.
So yeah, I mean, that was your drag race journey, really.
Yes.
Do you have what would you say is like your rose and your thorn from the experience, like your best moment and your worst, really?
Okay, I'll go with the worst because I've got so much more to choose from. It's like, oh God, which episode? Like, I can pick one for each episode.
Pick your worst moment. I just like run through all the episodes here.
No, literally, just be like every time.
Fast forward, yeah.
Every challenge, everything. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Honestly, I'm gonna pick one. I don't know if this is what people would think. Or I think my biggest thought. I think the thing that I look back on the most, I'm most upset about, is like the design challenge, because it's like I actually can sew. So I was a bit like, oh, how's it just hot gluing a shirt?
Yeah.
I mean, I know why. I know I was like low-key just like sad and depressed. So I was like, I just don't have the motivation to do anything. But I kind of wish I like snapped out of it, word to share.
Yeah.
And I really just like buckled down. I was like, oh, I can, let me prove them wrong. Let me, they think this way about me, but like I'm gonna prove them wrong, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make them a stunning, fabulous garment that I've ever seen. Like I wish I went in with that mindset rather than like, oh, I just don't want to be here. I don't want to do this anymore.
I imagine it's not easy because you're obviously in unfamiliar territory. You've not got your immediate support system. Yeah. Like, for example, if I was in that situation, I couldn't just ring up Mum or Jake and go, I'm really struggling at the moment, and them to go fucking snap out of it, and you don't have that at all. So
exactly.
As much as I'm sure you wish you could, understandable that you couldn't. You're only human.
No, that's the thing. That's why I'm not too hard on myself about it, because I know like the circumstances. I know what had happened before like we got to that point. And also because like there's not a lot of turnaround. Like if I had like a weekend off before that, I think I would have like been able to. It's just like what I did like for the next episode. I had the weekend off, so I got to like kind of sit with myself, get myself back in like into the groove or whatever. But so I think that was just it. And even again, the episode I went home on, I think I was just so defeated by that point that I was just like, I just don't feel like it. So kind of wish I like snapped myself out of it, but I don't blame myself for being the way I was.
No, and I don't think you should at all.
Yeah.
And to be fair, even though you say that was like a low point for you, we still got such an iconic moment from you, which was the quote of "You can't
make us sweat out tears,"
which was so iconic. Like literally, you in those confessionals was truly iconic that season. So
thank you. It was such a weird, not even a weird one, but it was such a surprise to me, because I remember doing all like the confessionals and everything. Well, first of all, the confessionals, like you do so many of them. So I didn't remember like when I left, like I could not remember a single thing that I said in the confessional.
Yeah.
The only ones that I did remember, like none of them made the air. And it was also a thing of like, I remember like when I left and everyone was like asking, I was like, what was it like? Did you have any iconic confessional moments? I was like, no, I don't think so. No, I didn't. I remember, I didn't feel like I had a lot of confessionals, like being there, because obviously you get like the main, like, what is it? What's the word? What's the M? Is it Monica's? Or like, you get like the main obvious ones. Is like, tell us, what do you think about this person's performance? Like, I never had any of those really. So like in my head, I couldn't remember any confessionals, because I was like, they never asked me like, oh, what do you think about how this girl performed in the challenge? What do you think about this girl's outfit? What do you think about? I never got any of those. Like a lot of my confessionals are very much just like reacting to something that's happened in the moment, being like, I think she sucks, or I didn't say that, but stuff like that. It was mainly just like
name was Shaman.
Yeah, it was really just like, I don't know why she's crying. Like, girl, you've got work to do, or just, like a lot of my confessionals were like that. So so like I guess like in the big lens of it all, the wider lens, I just couldn't remember any of them. So it was a very pleasant surprise, like watching it back and be like, oh God, when did I say that? And I was like, whoa. Like I remember like some episodes, like, oh God, I was really on one. Like, why was I just like bitching in the confessionals? But it was like bitching in a nice way. It wasn't like a mean or like a
No,
thing.
not at all.
I mean, it was very observational. I think that's the thing.
Real.
Like,
It
yeah.
was so real. And literally that moment when you said you can't make a sweatshirt out of tears, literally, I've never related to you more. Because my autistic ass, and I literally said it to everyone when we were watching it, that would be me.
Yeah.
Everyone's crying and all of that. I'm just like,
No, honestly,
what?
I think that was the moment. That was the confessional. Like, so many people were sold on me.
Yeah.
And so many people were like, oh no, we live for you. Because
Yeah.
I think it was just real. I think I had a lot of moments on the show that I think a lot of people like saw themselves in, or like they felt were very real and genuine. It wasn't like the Drag Race shtick. But I think that
Yes.
was like the first moment that people were like, oh no, she's a real girl. Like she's.
That's the thing that a lot of people do relate to. We just want you to be yourself.
Yeah.
And even, Ruin That say that that's all that they're looking for in your audition tapes and everything. They don't want you to present as what you think they're looking for.
Yeah.
They just want you to be yourself.
No, 100%. And I
think
think that's like one of the reasons I even got cast, because I think I mean, my audition tape has been scrubbed from the interwebs. Like, it will never see the light of day, so long as I can help it. But I remember my audition tape was very real, I will say. Like, it was, the energy on my tape was very like, yeah, I'm fab, I'm fierce, I'm cunty, you should cast me on the show. That was the shit.
There we go.
I think like, even like the runway, I didn't even like do like a runway walk or anything. I think I just did like a slideshow of like different Instagram stories or different videos I had on my outfits. And I just like did like a narration over it. I think my performance, oh my God. The performance that I did.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh God, it was so. Because I've seen other people's tapes to kind of know like the effort level that a lot of other girls put into it.
Yeah.
Do you know how mine was? Unedited, mind you. I've got the phone, plopped it down, walked back onto like my area, press the play on my iPad. I'm outside. Press play on my iPad. Do my little dance. Press pause, go back to my phone, pick it up, stop recording. I think I sent it off just like that.
Perfect.
That was the shit.
See, she's fully resourceful, people. What you saw on the show also counts to what got her on the show.
No, literally. Because I remember like with the tape, I was just like, I just can't be asked anymore.
Yeah.
I was doing it because it's a lot. Anyone who's done the tape, it's a lot. And I just got to a point, I was like, I can't really be asked anymore. I was like, you know what? I showed them enough. If they care this. Because the performance is like the last thing that you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like, if they've gotten this far, clearly they're interested. So you know what? Just give them whatever.
No, exactly.
And I was just like, well, I'm a black girl. They're going to make me lip sync every episode anyway. So they'll see me perform again. So it doesn't really matter. So, and now and behold,
Did she lie though?
There we go. Did I lie? Sounds like it's fine. I can save it.
No, exactly.
I'm going to save all the splits and the kicks and whatever. They'll see on the show.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, let's move away from Drag Race now.
Bye-bye, Drag Race.
Let's learn a little bit more about underneath the fabulousness.
Yes.
What are your sort of outside of drag and obviously like fashion and everything? What are your interests?
These are the ones where like when people ask it, so what do you like to do for fun? And you're like, I have no hobbies.
So everyone's going to go around the room and tell them about themselves. Yeah.
Tell
us one fun fact.
Do I have any hobbies, interests, or like fun factoids about myself? Probably not. How sad. Okay, let me think. I'm trying to think of the things that aren't just like generic and just like, I like this. Because I feel like now everyone's like, I like Pokemon or I like this. And I'm like, oh God.
Well, I was going to say, like, if it helps, I mean,
I do.
Yeah. 'Cause obviously, we got your fabulous Jigglypuff impression.
Yes. Yes, which I only learned I could do on the date.
There we go. Perfect. Again, in the moment.
Exactly. The pressure of like, oh, so it's like your hidden talent or secret skill. And I was like, okay, I guess I could do this.
Yeah, there we go.
Things that are my hobbies. Let me think. Is it like hobbies, like things I like to do for fun, or like what is it?
Not even. It's just anything you like to that you enjoy that you do on your free time, or if you get any at this point.
I'm trying to think of things that aren't drag related. I don't want to say anything like sewing or like stuff like that because I feel like that all ties back to drag.
Yeah, I mean, very much same. I obviously it's all cyclical at this point.
Yeah,
if
that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
actually in drag, I'm in front of the sewing machine.
Yeah, you're putting work towards the drag.
Exactly. And it's literally my job now to sew for other people. So
that's the thing.
I know what you mean. But
every like thing that I don't think that's what I was drawn to drag is because everything that like is an interest of mine, like the fashion, the sewing, the this, the that, it works in drag. Like the photo editing and modeling and this and that, like it's all part of drag. So I feel like everything is just kind of like blended into each other and like it's all become this one monster that is drag. But things outside of drag, ugh, I'm not even in a line, but like, I love to read. I can't ever, no, actually, to be fair, I love pop culture, there we go. I love like celebrity culture, pop culture. I guess that still kind of ties back to drag, but it's far enough. I'm going to claim it because I want to have something to say that I have an interest in. But yeah, like, I love like celebrity culture, pop culture. That's where like my obsession and my love of Wendy Williams comes from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I have like her books. That's what
Perfect.
I was reading on set. I was like reading my Wendy Williams books on like Drag Race. Not to take it back to Drag Race.
Yeah.
But I remember like they confiscated one of my books because you know they have like the weight limit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I was because I would like to consider myself a professional packer. So I'm really good at adhering to like the weight limit. So I was so bang on the weight limit with like my actual suitcases, but then I forgot about like my like hand luggage, like my little handbag. So when they weighed that as well, they're like, oh, like you're just ever so slightly over. So they had to confiscate one thing. I was like, okay, just take one of my drag things. So like, you want to give up your drag in the drag competition show? And I was like, well, I've got my Wendy Williams book. I don't want to give that up. Mind you, I had 3.
Priorities.
Mind you, I had 3 different Wendy Williams books. I don't know what time I thought I was going to have to read 3 different books.
Yeah.
On the set of Drag Race. But
I was about to say, how far did we get through the Oprah's book club list?
to be fair, I got to like halfway through one.
There we go.
No, I got halfway through one. And you know, for only being there for like about a month, it was not too bad.
That's
It's
all
even the fact that you have like no spare time as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I love pop culture. I'm trying to get into gaming a bit more because I do love like games, but I feel like I get stuck in like my niche of like the certain games that I play.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I'm very much the same. You know, I'm not somebody that enjoys Call of Duty and all those sorts of shoot 'em ups. I'm more Sims and you know, I'll chill back with something casual. So I don't think there's any harm in that at all. It's it's whatever appeals to you at the end of the day.
I think I mainly go to things that like go back to my nostalgia, like the Pokemon and Sonic and Space Channel 5 and Bayonetta, stuff like that.
Was you sort of into OG Pokemon back in the day? And,
I think like I've kind of fallen off a little bit. Like I still kind of I'm aware of everything that's going on now, like with like Legend ZA and everything. Yeah. And like all like the new stuff. It's like I don't have the game. I bought the game for like my friend because like it was their birthday, but like personally I don't have it. I don't think I'm not drawn to buy it. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, I mean I'm a huge Pokemon nerd, as I'm sure you saw from my bedroom upstairs when you get in change. I still haven't even purchased ZA. Yeah,
that's the thing. It's like I feel like I'm at a point now where it's like I keep like what's the words? I'm like abreast, like, you know, I know like I have like I see enough on Twitter, so like I know like okay, these are the new megas and these are the new this. But like I'm just not playing it personally myself anymore. Yeah. But
there's so much of it though.
I know, there's just so much now. Like, I just can't keep up, and I'm also just like the games are just so expensive, and I'm like they're like how much is it, like £60 or whatever?
Yes, I think last time I looked, ZA with the DLC is like 70 something.
As I think, I'm like that £70 is like I could get a wig, I could get like a shoe. I'm like there's so many more, like again everything goes back to drag. I'm like there's so much more that I'm like I could buy this, and I know it would like do me more in the long run.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like to play the game that like I'm not gonna have time to play. So
no, it is tough. Yeah. What would your dream Pokemon team look like for Nyongbella?
Okay, my dream team. A lot of people online, like, you know, the fans have kind of like built me teams and everything. So it's like, it's kind of cute. Those. I think what I've learned with Drag Race, I think, because you know that they give everyone like the specialty, like the gym leader specialties and everything, like the type specialties. I think I'm a normal type person. I never thought I would be, but like when I think of it more, I'm like, I think I am, because I think I'm just drawn to like the normal type Pokemon. Not that I'm drawn to them, but I just think it makes the most sense to me. Yeah. Okay, so let me give a team. I think if I had like my partner Pokemon, I feel like it'd have to be like a Lopunny, you know?
Yes. That'd be cute.
You know, like
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like the long legs, fluffy fur, because I'm always wearing fur. Yeah. Not now, but usually I'm always in fur.
Probably the closest to earmuffs as well.
Exactly. There we go.
Branding.
No, there we go. Branding. So I think that'd be like my main, like my side by side, like my partner.
Cute.
A Jigglypuff. I think I can't not have a Jigglypuff.
It would have to happen.
Exactly. Like a Glammeow.
Yes, that'd be cute.
Something gorge. I love the tail. I've always just like been obsessed with Glammeow.
Yeah.
I'm not a cat person really, but like Glammeow's just like kind of
Yeah. She's definitely...
Yeah.
She's...
That's actually just so I think Glamia for sure. And also because my cat runway was actually inspired by like Perugly and Glamia. Kind of. Like in a roundabout way. So like it kind of makes sense. Let me think what else. How many have I named? 3?
Yeah, we've got so far Lopunny, Jigglypuff, Glammeow.
I'm gonna say Milotic.
Work.
Because, fish.
Yes. Of course.
Of course.
Biggest transformation as well from feeble and ugly to... Not that I'm saying you was feeble and ugly before, but,
It's the journey.
I'm describing the Pokemon.
The All-Stars journey, you know what?
Yes,
we go back to All-Stars.
Yeah, exactly.
The evolution.
Yeah.
We ate the poffins and now here we are.
Yeah. So All-Stars, she's going to go back. She's going to go from Feebas to Milotic. So.
There we go. Should that be the entrance look?
Yeah.
Giant fish head. Oh, don't give me ideas now. Giant fish head. Just like, boom, gorgeous.
Yeah. Long tail.
There we go. Yeah. Yes. Mermaid dress.
Perfect.
Of course.
Evolution.
There we go. So Milotic. I'm going to say Togekiss. I do love a Togekiss as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that line.
And I'm going to go... Oh, I have to pick one more. Maybe like Frufro. Like, that's like the poodle one, right?
Yes. Yeah, that I can definitely see that for you.
Yeah, because I feel like more than Glamia, I feel like real life, if I had to have like... I'm not a pet person. I don't have any pets because I live in a council flat. But I feel like if I did have a pet, I feel like I'd be a poodle parent.
Yeah.
Like, I feel so drawn to poodles. And I'd be that person like... My outfits match my poodles.
Oh, 100%. And you could do that with Furfrou.
Yeah, 100%.
There we go.
I don't know if it's like animal okay to like dye the coats and stuff anymore.
I think, well, the way technology's gone, I think there's a lot more animal safe products out there.
Okay.
It's a lot more natural based. So
okay, no,
there we go.
Because I mean, like, I look like today. Imagine I'm yellow. My dog is yellow as well.
Insert Furfrou.
There we go. Here. Like the yellow Furfrou. There we go.
So there we go.
No, but yes, I think that'd be it. I think that's 6, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. So for all of you Pokemon fans out there that were wondering what our dear Nyongbella's team would look like, there we go. And on that note, we are going to go for a short break and we'll be right back after this. Pause for music. Da, 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 da. Are you looking to get even more Hothouse goodness into your life? Then follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with our latest news and events. Or you can visit our website at hothousedrag.co.uk to find out more and buy your tickets for our next fantastic show. See you there, my lovelies. Hello and welcome back to the HotCast. I am joined still on my sofa by the effervescent Nyongbella, who you may recognise from a little show called RuPaul's Drag Race UK. So, to kick off part 2 of this episode, we are going to go into audience questions.
Ooh.
So, audience questions is where our lovely Hothouse viewers out there submit questions for you. Thank you to everyone that submitted. We have had them in droves. It's so far the most that we've ever had. So, we'll try and plough on through these.
Okay.
So, our first question comes from Anonymous. And
Hi,
they
Anonymous.
ask, are you a sweet or savoury doll?
Sweet. I'm very sweet. Like, every meal... I dropped it again.
we got our runner down here, Jake.
I was supposed to tie this to my fingers. I just fully forgot. So now I just say I have no reason.
You'll get credited now. Runner, Jake.
I put my thing of a little bustle.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
And sweet or savoury?
Sweet or savoury?
I'm sweet tooth all the way. Like any meal that I can, if I can get a little sweet kick in it, like barbecue sauce, honey barbecue sauce. Everything. Love sweet and sour sauce. Like I to a dangerous level.
Yeah.
Like I add something sweet, sugary, to almost everything, which is really, really bad now. Because I'm getting older and my body's getting Frailer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to like wake up at like 30 and have like rotten teeth or something, or like have to get like a full set of veneers. So I'm like, okay, let's
Yeah.
let's go
but
back on like the
then
sugars.
again, you only get one life, so
Exactly.
if that's the worst that you can do, then
Yeah, but I'm starting to get into savoury a bit more, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with a bit of savoury.
exactly.
I'm a savoury doll person, though. I'd rather have a block of cheese over a block of chocolate any day. Not that anyone asked me, but you know. Our next question comes from Jake. I don't know who that is. Have you thought about other drag names prior to Nyongbella?
Yes, because obviously I don't know if you know, but like Nyongbella like my actual government name. Yeah, you know, because I've
cashed the checks.
You've paid my invoices, like,
Yes.
you know. It's like my like birth certificate name and everything. So not even like my like chosen name, like from transition. It's like my actual like birth certificate name.
Day zero.
Yeah, exactly, day zero. So you know, my parents did one thing right. They gave me like a fab name.
Yeah.
So I love that. Shout out to you guys. I know I said like that. Like I live at home. Like whenever I talk about it, I would make it out like I have like a falling out with my parents. Like no, like we're fine.
Oh, it's the same with me. I'm always giving mum and dad a shout out, and literally it's like they're gonna watch it. They're right here.
It's not even the shout. Like I talk about my family like so distantly, as if like I'm like far removed from them. Like I don't communicate with them. Like no, like
I'm gonna see them after this.
no, literally,
Yeah.
like I'm going back home to go see them. No, so my other drag name options, I think the very first one I had was Africana Grande.
What?
Because I'm like a very massive Ariana Grande fan. So Africana Grande was my first option. But then aside Africana Grande, then I had Blackiana Grande. And then
Which, to be fair, she's kind of got covered herself at times.
that was the thing. And the thing, I was like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like that was me.
Yeah.
Do you know, it felt too like gimmicky. And I was like, I'm not a gimmick girl. So then I think I tried to put something that was a bit more like personal to me.
Yeah.
So I think my other options, I had Angel because I love angels.
Cute.
But I was like, Angel's a bit generic, I feel. And I don't want to be generic. And then I had, what else I have? I had Seducer, which I quite like, based on like the Powerpuff Girls. And I liked that. And especially because I always knew I wanted to go like in a kind of burlesque direction.
Yeah.
And then obviously I love characters like Rouge the Bat and like Bayonetta, like all these like kind of dark, femme, like sexy characters.
I love Bayonetta.
Thank you, no love. I'm obsessed. I kind of want to play it all over again because I've been thinking about it. And I keep seeing on my recommended.
Yeah.
But we're going off topic. But anyways, but yeah, so it was a thing of I thought about like having Seducer as a name, but then I felt like that was a little too like dark, seductress, feminine for me because I don't think I give that energy. And it's like on like the daily, like it's almost was just to see me.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd see me and be like, oh, dark femme fatale.
Yeah, femme fatale. Yeah, it's
like, you know, I think I'm a little too like
a lighter femme fatale.
Exactly. I think I'm a little too like whimsical, bubbly, like thing. I mean, like if you see me out in public, like you'll probably see me in every other color that exists before you see me wearing black. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think like Seducer. Maybe like alter ego when I'm like doing like naughty, but for like the day to day, I don't think so. So then the name that I probably was like the most tied to that I was like probably gonna do was like Rarity. Because I was like, I feel like that like suits me, and I'm quite like I've been described as esoteric and like quite like unique and everything. I think my run on Drag Race has shown that as well. So I kind of was like, oh, okay, I think that would be like the name that will be for me. But I think by the time I kind of got to that conclusion, I had NADC, and then they're like, so you need to give us a name. And I was like, okay, just put Nyongbella because I don't know what else to think of. And
we'll just go for that.
No, exactly. I was like, oh, at least it'll be free on Instagram.
There's only one Nyongbella.
Which spoiler alert, it's not because I had to put an underscore. I couldn't even like put my actual name on. So somewhere's taken it.
So whoever, if the Nyongbella, the first one is out there listening, there's only one.
Thank you. Oh, I mean, to be fair.
Only one Nyongbella.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's like not common, but like, it's a camera in your name. It's like there's people who have the name. There's like a pretty famous doctor actually, like someone like scientist that's called Nyongbella. So hey, there we go.
Perfect.
But yeah, so yeah, I think Nyongbella just kind of like stuck. It just made the most sense, obviously, because it's my actual name. And I liked it because it was just like, it was unique, it was special. And also, I was like, well, I think I'm going to be a star. Well, not I think, I know. So I was like, well, when it happens, I kind of need everyone who's ever known me to know that it's me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I had like a name, then people have to like look at my face and be like, is this person from primary school? Maybe it's not, maybe it is. I'm like, no, you're going to know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
100%.
And here we are now. Now they all know.
Moving on to our next question in that case, also from Jake. Who are your trans icons who inspire you?
Okay, my trans icons. I think the very first person was Isis from American Next Top Model.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was a weird one because it was like, Isis was somebody who I knew more so like through name. Well, like, I hadn't actually watched that cycle of American Next Top Model. I haven't watched it yet. But I'd seen like clips, I'd seen pieces that I knew of them like through name.
Yeah.
So that was like, and when I was growing up, like American Next Top Model was something I always wanted to do. Like I always thought if I was ever going to be on reality TV, I'd be on American Next Top Model. Because I could not foresee myself doing anything else. Sadly, that's not the case anymore, but...
Lo and behold.
Exactly. But, yeah, it's like knowing that, like, Isis was a person who was on American Next Top Model and could do it, that was like, whoa. Especially because I don't want to, like, assume, but I think they are brown. I don't know what I don't know if they're, like, black or, like, Latina, like, what their ethnic background is, but, like, they're brown.
Yeah.
So I know that, at least. But, yeah, so Isis was, like, a really big inspiration, and it was, like, a really big, like, moving... it was like a really big like inspiration for me. And the next person was Connie Fleming or like Connie Gal.
Okay, yeah.
You might not know the name, but you've definitely seen them. They are the model who was wearing the red Mugler cowboy outfit.
Yes.
That was them. They are like a really, really big figure in like the New York nightlife scene.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, so like they were like the door whore like for ages, and this like a super like prolific in like New York nightlife. And again, they're like one of the first like trans models, again, to be like a black model, especially, and a dark skin one at that, model like to walk for like the runway, not just like any runway, not to like diminish every runway, but you're walking Mugler.
I feel like though that's why we all love Mugler, is because they were one of the first houses to give opportunities to the dolls. And
yeah, like Mugler was really like one of the houses. Like, it wasn't just like for the runway models, it was like they would have like, because they had an idea of theatricality, and they would get people who like embody like, you know, like what it is to be Mugler. It wasn't 100%. Just like the standard supermodel. It was like they would have older models, they'd have younger models, they would have trans models of all kinds of bodies, and they're still like, and that was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And it's still like that to this day, which is like, I think Mugler will forever have like...
I still love to go back to those runway shows every now and then when I'm looking for inspiration.
Yeah,
they are
same.
Truly iconic. On to our next question. This comes from Anonymous as well. Are we getting Suck Your Mum merch?
No, there's no Suck Your Mum merch, unfortunately.
Oh.
I think just because it was like, the Suck Your Mum, it was so just like spur of the moment, just like, it just came out of my mouth and I just said it. So it was kind of like, I didn't know it was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't plan to make merch of it because I was like, I don't think this is going to be a thing. Do you know what I mean? And then when it came out, everyone was like, "Oh my god, suck your mum, suck your mum." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
yeah,
wish I
should have capitalized on this.
I mean, yes, but also like, I don't, not to like diminish or like discredit or like shit on anyone else who like does certain merch, but I kind of wanted my merch to be in a way that's like can stand the test of time.
Yes.
Like I don't want to be like one of those girls who like has like merch that's just like catchphrase, because I feel like for as long as you're like, you know, you're like a hot commodity, like relevant, like it's great, like it's selling. But then it's like the moment like that's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Then maybe it's not selling, or like I never wanted to have merch where it would be a thing, or it's like you gotta have to like, look back and be like, what was that? Like,
yeah, what was that moment? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
No,
so
makes
I
sense.
feel like, so that's why I have like the diva necklaces, because I'm like, you know what? You'll be a diva all day, every day. Everybody has a neck, so like, why not accessorize it?
100%.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean?
There we go.
So then, but yeah, sadly, no Suck Your Mum merch. But if I was a capitalist pig, then you know maybe I would make Suck Your Mum merch, and I would make Can't Make Us Right Out Here merch, and I would make what other like catchphrase? I just want to be pussy, like every other thing that came out of my mouth. But who knows? Maybe for All Stars, maybe I'll go back, or maybe I'll do another TV show, and then I'll tell someone that's Suck Your Mum, and it'll be an even bigger moment.
There we go. Yeah.
Then I can capitalize it.
So when she goes on MasterChef, you can expect the Suck Your Mum merch then.
Exactly. To Gordon Ramsay. No.
Well, it was John Turode. I don't think it is anymore. It's now Grace Dent and yet to be confirmed, I think. Okay. We're at a weird crossroads with MasterChef.
Well, whatever show it is next on, maybe if I'm like doing like that show with Piers Morgan, I'll tell Piers Morgan to suck his mum. Who knows?
SAS Who Dares Wins.
I can see that happening. I don't know, which is weird. I can really see myself say that to Piers Morgan on like morning TV.
I would say it to him on the street, to be fair. Yeah. Our next question comes from Kieran. How does it feel to be the most from your season?
I mean, it feels natural. It feels correct. So I wasn't surprised. That was one of the few things I was like going into the show. I was like, you know, there might be girls who are better performers than I am. There might be girls who are like funnier, who have better fashion, whatever. But like, they won't out me.
Exactly.
Like just right for not even so much like fashion wise, but just like personality wise. It's like I now want to be the bitch here. Like I know I want to be like the fabbest bitch here, and my personality's gonna be extra fab. So I was like, I've got this at least.
100%.
So yeah, it feels great. It feels natural. It feels correct.
Amen.
And I'm happy.
And it shows.
And I'm happy the public have seen that as well. I'm happy like they recognize. So that wasn't an intentional hair flip. That was just Jenny. That was Jenny.
She's just a natural at it.
That was Jenny. Just like my hair was in my face. I was like trying to get it out. But
our next question comes from another anonymous.
ooh.
What was Miss Nyongbella going to do for her talent show number?
So my talent show number was going to be a burlesque performance to my song, which I would plug and be like, oh, it's available everywhere, but it's actually not, because I think I messed it up.
Not available on iTunes.
Yeah, I think I messed it up when I've like taken it off streaming, so I need to put it back on because people have asked me to put it back on. But yeah, so it was going to be like a burlesque performance to my song Striptease, which is really fab, which is really gorgeous. I would have loved to have done the talent show. I think it would have been really fab, but hey, I had to leave an episode beforehand. So.
Yeah, it just wasn't your time then.
I know,
but,
I know.
You know, again, there's somewhere in an alternative universe there is that footage. So.
I was there with my feather fans, my rhinestones, my ponytail hair flips, and my lifts, and RuPaul was like getting his life.
Yeah, and the crowd went absolutely wild.
Exactly.
And you span that button and it hit the lights and sparks raining down from above.
Exactly.
That was the night the lights went out at Stratford.
Lights went out at Stratford. I love that.
Designing Women, if anyone doesn't know. I think it was Designing Women.
Yeah.
Our next question comes from Ryan.
Ooh.
What's a country/city you'd love to perform in?
I want to be everywhere. Do you know, like I have no special preference. Like I think off the top of my head, I would love to be in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Brazil, which I might be going to. I'm still trying to work that out. Brazil.
Exclusive.
Yes, I'm trying to, but
come to Brazil. She is.
Come to Brazil. I've been getting so many messages about that.
Yeah.
Brazil, Japan.
Work.
I'd love to go to India.
Yes.
Perform in India. I'd love to have like a special like, I don't know if it'd be like culturally like appropriative or whatever, but I'd love to kind of like create a burlesque number like with a sari, like with a custom sari and everything like that. And then I'd be like really, as a way to like give back to the country, you know, like
culturally appreciative.
Exactly. That's the thing.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be culturally appreciative. I would love to work in my home country of Cameroon and just like other like countries in Africa as well. I think that'd be really great. The Caribbean. What else? I'd love to go to Spain, like Barcelona. I want to do I just want to do the cheetah glass thing.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I just want to do that.
There you go.
Exactly. But yeah, I want to be everywhere, honestly. Like, get me in every city, every country, every town. Like,
international diva.
I want the world domination.
There we go. You heard it here
yeah,
first.
and America. Sorry, I forgot about America. Yeah, America too.
Maybe when things calm down a little bit at the moment. But even so, there's nothing more punk rock, I think, than going over there at the moment. So,
exactly. Might as well.
Yep, there we go. Our next question comes from, I don't know if you would know this person, Tayris.
Never heard of them.
They asked, what is Tayris's contact saved as in your phone?
Oh my god. Should I give the PG version or like the non?
Oh, you can go as... I'll censor what needs to be censored, it's fine.
Okay, so my lovely sister, Miss Tayris Mongadi, on my phone, I have her saved as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because that was one of my reads that I had planned, like when I knew that she was on. Obviously, I was going to say that way, but one of my reads on the show was going to be like, Terry, she calls herself like the Megan Thee Stallion in the drag, but when I look at her, she's Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was going to be one of my reads. I was very proud of that. I was very proud of that. Right off the dome, came up with it myself. I was very proud of that.
That is fucking brilliant.
No, thank you.
I
So
love
yeah,
that.
so Tayris is known as Arnold Schwarzenegger on my phone.
Perfect.
And I will never change it.
I don't think you ever should. And our second question also comes from Tayris. What do you do if you walk past a bird on the street?
Oh my god. Oh. I hate you, Tayris. Okay. If no one said I hate you, she's trying to get me in trouble. I didn't do anything to the birds. Okay, because Terrace has this. Oh, sorry, I'm stuck on my costume now.
we got a flabbergasted now.
Yeah, there
Her
we go.
flabbers have been gasted.
No, because Terrace is under belief that I'm like, I hate animals, and she thinks that. The thing is, I don't like pigeons.
Okay.
So, and you know, like pigeons, obviously they move when you come in the way. So if I can accelerate the process of getting them to move,
yeah,
then I will. So if I can just, like extend my foot out so they leave out of my passageway, I will.
Respectfully, of course.
Exactly. I'm not saying I'm an animal abuser, but like I've never hit a pigeon.
No, exactly.
But like I will feign a kick to get them out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't like seeing them. But no,
this doesn't involve you, RSPB. You're all good.
No, I do love them. No, I have a collaboration with them in a couple months.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. No,
perfect.
Because Terry's just convinced that I'm like, I hate pigeons and I kick pigeons and I hit them in my spare time. And I'm like, because she saw me like we were walking down the street together and I just like went like that to get rid of one. And she was like, oh, you hate pigeons? So I was like, no. And I don't like them, but I would never hurt one.
No, exactly.
I mean, have I chuckled a few times when I see one get hit by a bus? Yeah. Like, who hasn't? But like, I don't hate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
But no.
I get you.
I love animals, okay? RSPCA. No.
RSPCA. RSPB and Peter.
Yeah. I only wear faux fur.
There we go.
That's how much of an animal lover I am.
Perfect. Our second to last question comes from Daniel. Who would you like to see on Drag Race UK Season 8?
Okay, well, I mean, they've already cast Season 8. But, okay, well, if this is my fantasy...
Fantasy football.
Okay, my fantasy league. Oh, this is going to be hard. Because now I feel like I'm just going to name everyone from one town. Okay. So, am I like just doing fantasy, or am I trying to be like somewhat realistic with my casting?
Do what you want.
Okay. Obviously you, Estella, Cosmo. I don't know if...
I didn't even pay her to say that. So.
No. I don't know if does Scar have any interest in doing it? I don't know.
I think she wants a bit more time to cook.
Yeah, I remember the last time so I'm gonna like leave her for now. So you three. I would love Coco Couture.
Yes.
Cocolicious. Who else? Paris Baby.
Yes.
I would love Dosa Cat. Dunya Doom. Lucky. I can't remember her last name, but Lucky. I would love Megan Mia Gemini. I would love who else? I'm trying to think who else. I don't think they would have any interest in doing this, but like I just want to see more femme power. So I'd love to see Ivy Groove on there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she'd want to do it as well, but I would love to see Liv Presents on there. Who else would I love to see on there? Oh god, I feel like I'm having like a brain fart now. Oh, Latex.
Yes.
Latex in Glasgow. Shiga Sinner. Who else? I'd love to see Naomi Lee in Manchester. She's gorgeous. Who else?
I mean, I think that's a full season.
Yeah, that's a full season.
So there we go.
Oh, you just get me like 12 times over.
Yeah,
why not?
there we go.
There we go.
No
one's gonna win any challenges, but we'll all just be like and existing.
Yeah, exactly. Just me, you, Stella, Cosmo. We'll just.
Yeah, there we go. I'll let you guys win the challenges. I'll just exist.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah.
Best way to go, I think, really.
There we go.
And our final question comes from Anonymous. If you was asked to do Drag Race again, would you do it?
Short answer, no. Long answer, I would like to give it time.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, 'cause initially I was like, no, absolutely no, I'd never do it again. But I think like I've had time to sit with it and like I've been reflective and I've kind of seen everything. The wounds are kind of healed a bit. Like they're still there. Like they can easily be picked off and like they'll bleed all over again. But I think now I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Now I know what to expect. I know like how to kind of protect my heart, I guess, protect my feelings.
Yes. Yeah.
With everything. So it's like, if I would do it, I would know how to like, I would be doing it just like for self, like for myself, I guess.
Yeah.
And obviously I know like so many fans, so many people have watched the show, like they want me to go back and they want to see me on the show again. So I think I would do it for them as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I wouldn't want to do it till at least 2-3 years. Like I think yeah, let me get time to like let the hormones do their job. I only just started. So like let that happen. Who knows, maybe I'll grow some boobs. Who knows how else I'll change and how else I'll be different.
Exactly.
And I want to grow. Let me, let my drag evolve. And because when I went on the show, I was literally right at like the transitional part of my drag.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I'd always wanted to be like very show girly, but I think like when I just went on, I only kind of just started like kind of like venturing into that like aspect and everything, like performance wise and like aesthetic wise. I think I'd love to really be in that now. Now that I feel like I'm so much more in it, I'd love to like really have time to refine and hone in on that aspect of my aesthetic and everything. But and yeah, I just want to like grow, develop, change, like develop as a performer, like get more like comfortable on the stage and get more comfortable like doing what I do and showcasing the best of that. And also I just want more money. Let me get some money first before I go back on, because like everyone loves to comment and be like, oh my god, like she's so broke, like, oh my god, more drag, which I thought everyone wanted to see more drag again. And then now like I go on the show and like the runway that I got eliminated on, which is like more drag to the T. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's not even in drag. So I'm like, make up your minds, what do you want?
Exactly.
But yeah, like I would just love money. Ideally, I would love to be able to go on the show, but I don't have to pay. I can just pay designers to make every single outfit, every single wig, and I can just like sit there and just do nothing.
Perfect.
That would be the ideal one. So until I can comfortably do that, yeah, we'll take a pause. But who knows? Maybe if they call me and they're like, "Come do it," if it feels right, I'll do it. Who knows?
There we go. So we'll see what the future holds. But for now, that is the end of audience questions.
Ooh.
Hopefully that wasn't too strenuous for you.
No. It was fab.
Yeah,
those terrorist questions caught me by surprise. I was not expecting those.
Same, to be fair. Going through all the questions, all of a sudden it was like submission from Terrace Moncardi. I was
You're like, oh, so great, love this. You can also respond to our message, by the way. But
that's behind the scenes tea for you all. But with that, we now go on to the next segment of the show called The Hot Seat. So, the hot seat is a rapid fire round. All I want you to do is answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
yes.
It can be as scandalous or salacious or whatever as you want. So, are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
So, what is your favourite word? What is your least favourite word?
Oh God, what is my least favorite word? Oh God, I'm trying to think. What's my least favorite word? Oh God, I don't know. I've never thought about this. My least favorite word. Okay, the first thing into my head. I use this word as well, so like it's probably hypocritical. Fabulous.
There we go.
I've heard people that use it correctly.
Yeah. Sometimes some words, they become a little bit like ick, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I think like I started using it ironically, and now it's like a thing of like I genuinely mean it now.
I do that so often.
But yeah, that's me with fabulous.
Yeah, there we go. And you went home on the AbFab one as well. So there we go. We'll glaze over that though.
Absolutely unfabulous.
What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Turns me on. Shopping, like clothes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Such Pinterest.
In the same regard, what turns you off?
Uglies. Yeah.
I'll leave now then. What sound or noise do you love?
Sound do I love? God, these are questions I've never thought about in my life before.
There we go. See, we're getting into the nitty-gritty here.
That I love. On Depop, when you make a purchase, it has like a little ka-ching sound. I do love that.
Perfect.
Because I feel like, yay, I want to have some new clothes to wear.
So if you want to make Nyong happy, then go and purchase more on her Depop.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Actually, I was going to have like a little thing, but like, yeah, here's like my Depop wish list. Just like pick something and buy it for me.
There we go.
Although I had sorry, I know this is like so like anti-rapid question. I was shopping on Depop actually one day, and then one of the persons that I was going to buy something from, they were a fan. yeah, and so like they messaged me like, oh my god, are you like actually Nyong'Bella? And I was like, yeah. And then they're like, oh my god, like I'm obsessed with you. I love you so much. So I bought like 2 tops from them, and they sent me like 5 tops. And I was like, great.
Perfect.
I was thinking, I mean, none of these other tops fit me, but you know, like I'm happy to have them.
Appreciate it though.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but I'll make them work.
Appreciate the sentiment. I'll turn it into something
No, but it's
else
so
and-
cute. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's lovely. What sound or noise do you hate?
Any like super super loud screechy noise, like, or anything like too like squelchy. You know, like that weird like all liquidy
Yeah.
slushing squelchy. Like I hate that. Like a clogged drain kind of sound. Like ugh.
Right, lovely. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Being a mortician.
Really?
Yes.
Work. Okay.
Because it was always like my excuse. Like whenever like if I'm like walking, because sometimes I walk out in drag or like I'll be like in makeup, and if someone like on the tube was like, "Oh my god, what do you do?" and I'm like, what do you think I do? I'm like, what do you think I do? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a mortician or I'm an accountant. Those like my two like go to.
Perfect.
So I've kind of been saying that I'm a mortician for so long. I kind of want to just like try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to like touch the dead people, but like put them in drag, make them a brat stall. That'd be kind of fun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there we go.
So
I mean, you can't get more human brat stole than a dead person, really. So-
exactly. Because I'm also like, I imagine it's one of those jobs I could just do by myself. Like I don't need anyone in the room with me.
Exactly.
So I do my job and I go home.
Yeah, just get on with it. You don't get any back chat from the customer or the client.
Exactly.
So they're quiet. So there we go.
Plus, I'd imagine I'd use it to practice drag faces. I'm like, huh.
There we
So
go.
how would
Perfect.
this like yellow eyeshadow look on me? Like, just
Yeah.
try on the dead body.
Perfect. There's going to be a lot of cadavers somewhere now.
Exactly. I might give it up because, you know, I might quit drag by the time I hit to 30. So if I end up being a mortician,
There we go.
there you
There
go.
we know. What profession would you not like to do?
Drag. I'm joking.
Honestly, such a mood.
No, low key, but no, okay. But seriously, that I don't know. I'm very much like a person like I will do anything.
Yeah.
And I'll try anything. I think I probably wouldn't want to do something that's like too physical because I'm not like a physical person.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I would be. I wouldn't want to be like a footballer or something.
No.
No, I think I could just about do like kick ups, maybe like 2 or 3.
I mean, thank God that wasn't a challenge then, really, I suppose. But
No, but to be fair, I feel like out of like the rest of the class, I feel like I probably would do quite well. But I don't know. Yeah, just anything physical, I wouldn't want to do.
there we go. And the final question: if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh, okay. Oh, should I just say the first thing that came to my head?
Do it.
Work, bitch.
There we go.
That's the first thing that came to my head. It's like I could just imagine it.
Nyongbella, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Oh my god. Words I have never heard, and hopefully one day I will.
In 2 to 3 years' time
2 to
on
3 years'
All
time.
Stars
Exactly.
versus the world. And that was the hot seat. You are relieved of the hot seat duties. And with that, I would like to say thank you very much for joining me on my sofa today. It's been lovely to finally sit down and just have a catch up and a chat.
No, 100%. No, thank you so much. Like, it's been such a pleasure. Like, I've had the most fun, and it's been great. And I was gonna say we've been like lemon and lime, but I'm literally dressed as a banana, so I think that's a bit
We're a fruit bowl.
counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're part of a Haribo.
Banana.
science, so,
No, banana and apple.
Yes.
Because like Charlie XCX.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. The fruit bowl.
I won't trigger you with Charlie XCX. It's
No,
fine.
it's okay.
But on a nice, positive, light note, we now go to our final segment, which is happy endings. So, happy endings is where, as per the Hot House way, we like to finish with something light-hearted, positive, and ultimately just makes people feel good. So, for example, my one this episode, actually, I'm going to submit 2 for this episode, because why not? Again, without blowing too much smoke up your arse, but it is, I'm so happy to see how well received you have been from your experience on Drag Race, which is, it's always a gamble going on to any sort of TV, not just Drag Race, but going on any sort of TV and hoping that you come off good, hoping that you're favoured, and you definitely have been. So I'm definitely happy that you had that experience. And my other one, just because it's topical at the moment, is congratulations to my other baby daddy, Lando Norris, for winning the F1 championship. So, because of course he's watching. But
you never know. Never limit yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Never know who's watching. But if Lando or Apollo from Gladiators are watching, please know that I am available. Thruple?
So I guess not open.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
We'll talk about that later. Okay. Or Jonathan
So
Bailey.
open within reason. So open with limitations.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hall pass.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Limited keys. Only 3 keys out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. 3 keys in the bowl. See what you get. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So you heard it here first, folks. And what is your happy ending for today?
My happy ending is honestly just like quite like what's the word? Like what's the word? Oh my god. Anyway, my happy ending is my happy ending. There's a word for it, but I can't remember. But because like my happy ending, like you were saying, is my happy ending of like being on Drag Race. That like there were a lot of odds in my fate. A lot of odds stacked against me, and I feel like I've really come out of it the best way that I could. I think I think you always want to be on a TV show and like have people wanting to see more of you, have people being invested or people being interested. And I've had so many people who've been like so loving and just like have left me with such an overwhelming feeling of just like happiness, just because of like the reception that I've gotten, and even the people who aren't like the super mega ultra fans of mine who have been like, she wasn't really my cup of tea, but like I'm really quite drawn to her, and like I feel like I want to see what she does next. I want to see more from her. Like I'm really interested and all that kind of stuff. Like I've seen so many comments like that, or even like the people who I've even seen comments from people who don't like me, and they've kind of been like, don't really care for her, but and I feel like like it's really been like the best thing for me, like honestly, and I think the public and like all like the fans, like the viewers of Drag Race have really made the experience like such a great experience for me, because it wasn't always the case really, but I think that they've just really transformed everything for me, and like I'm just so grateful and I'm so honored, and I hope that I can do the best that I can to like give back or like give them everything that they want to see from me and everything that they would like. But again, I'm just grateful and honored, and it's there's people. I mean, there's nothing more that I can ask for than just to have like a loving, supportive community of people who
1000%.
love and support me. And again, I'm just honored and grateful. So thank you guys so much. You guys have been my happy ending.
That is absolutely gorgeous. And once again, thank you so much for joining me on the sofa today. It's been absolutely lovely. Where can the folks at home find you, as if they don't know already?
Okay, so the best place to find me, I have an Instagram at Nyongbella. I'm going to start posting on there, but, it's me, so take that with a grain of salt. But my New Year resolution is to actually start posting and be more active online. So I have my Instagram, I have my Twitter. I'm kind of most active on Twitter, but I'm stepping back because I feel like I'm a bit too overexposed.
Yeah.
So I have my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. I have never posted on there before, but I'm going to try and start. I'm going to try and do my TikTok to be more like out of drag stuff, like my out of drag fashion, because a lot of people are really interested in what I wear out of like thing. Like, I don't know if you saw that during Drag Race, like so many people were like, I can't wait to see what she's going to wear in the workroom today.
Yes.
Or, like it was a lot. So I think I want to dedicate my TikTok to like stuff like that.
Why not?
Or just like out of drag stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so my TikTok, I think everything is just Nyongbella, so it should be there. I'm kickstarting YouTube as well. Again, under Nyongbella. Any other social media platforms? I have a GoFundMe. You can do that. I don't know that counts on social media, but it's there.
Even so, go and support the doll.
Exactly.
Support the dolls.
Anything else? We have the Drag Race UK Series 7 tour. You can come see that. I think we're doing like a week of touring. So buy tickets for that if you would like. I will be there. Even though I was off the poster, but I'm on the poster now. So yeah,
a late addition.
Yeah, they forgot to put me on the poster. They put everyone else but me, and I was like, oh,
perfect. There we go.
But I'm on the poster now, so I will be there. Hopefully. So come catch me at the Season 7 tour. And yeah, just like follow me. Just type my name up wherever you see me. If you can follow, press follow. But I'm sure you already are. And if you're not, then I'm happy that you're joining the party, even if you are a bit late. And
yeah. And just make sure you get the right Nyongbella and not Nyongbella, the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor scientist. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
You want.
Oh, yes. And we'll be seeing you at Hot House Drag in the new year.
Yes.
So Make sure you get your tickets for all of our upcoming shows for that as well. But until then, we will see you on the next episode of the HotCast, where Jeff Goldblum will be discussing his upcoming project. And until then, we shall see you on the next episode. Goodbye for now, goodbye for now, my loves. I shall get it out in the end.
Yes, there we go.
The HotCast is a Hot House Drag UK production. Hosted, produced and edited by Kenz Blackheart. For more information, visit hothousedrag.co.uk or search for Hot House Drag UK on your chosen social media site. Thank you for listening.